Hello. Okay, so we just have how many minutes do I have? Oh, 2 minutes. Hello. That's going 2 minutes. Hello. Let me know who is here. Good evening. Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. From anywhere you're joining me. Hello. Just drop a comment so that I know it's clear. I know you can hear me. Just drop a comment. I'm viewing it on my phone this way so that I can be sure I'm on track. Drop a comment. Just drop a comment. Hello. Can you hear me? We just have 1 minute to go. We just have 1 minute to go. We just have. Oh, Mrs. Gloria says she can hear me. Awesome, 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 awesome. Okay, good, good. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. So, I'm just trying to set up my phone this way so that I can be sure everything is in order. Um, Welcome, everyone. Settle, settle, settle. Right, yet to begin. In fact, in the next 1 minute, I should start. It's good to know you can all hear me. It's good to know I'm audible. I'm not using a mic, so I wanted to be sure that wasn't going to be an issue. All right. I needed to be sure that won't be an issue. Hello. Please let me know where you're joining me from. Please, please. As you say hello, just tell me where you are joining me from. There are a lot of new faces here. People I know have not met me before. So this is a good opportunity for us to meet each other. I just want to know where you're joining me from. All right. Let me know where you're joining me from. Let me know where you're joining me from. Hello, Christiana Kolawole, welcome. Welcome, Lerato. Welcome, Eloho. Mrs. Gloria, welcome. Mrs. Gloria joining from London. Hello, Ma. Good evening. Good evening. So it's about 11:01 my time, 11:01 p.m. So it's late for me, but I believe London, Nigeria should be about the same time, 8 p.m. So Comfort is saying it's good to have you here. So if you see me looking this way, I'm looking at my phone. I'm trying to get comments because at some point I'll only be looking at the slides and I won't be seeing the comments. So this phone is to help me. So first things first, just to make sure we are on track. If you are using this, if you are viewing this on your phone, um, you should be able to check and make sure everything is clear. I think the resolution, there should be a point where you can change the resolution. So touch your screen. Let me just take a few guidelines. Touch your screen. When you touch the screen, you will see a settings icon, top right. Okay. Then select quality and choose the highest quality, higher picture quality. All right. That way, speak and span is be clear and better for you to view. All right. Welcome, everyone. So I'm just going to get right into it. All right. If you just joined, it's okay, you catch up and all, but I'll be on track, and my hope is that we'll finish on time very fast. I don't expect to take too much of your time tonight. All right. Okay, Larato can hear me loud and clear. Awesome. So let me just fetch my slides. Give me a second. I'll have to share my screen. Okay, so okay, give me a second. Let me find the start of this whole thing. Just a few slides I have together, and I'll be kicking off right now. Present. Full screen present. All right. So Create and sell your high ticket offer. That is today's meeting. Today's session is about how you can create and sell your high ticket offer. You have to say I shouldn't speak. Don't worry. We're going to be fine. I just want to make this really quick so that I don't take too much of your time. But well, I believe we're going to have an amazing time because I have so much value to dish out to you all. And yeah, so today's session is how to create and sell your high ticket offer. All right. I know I wrote here 12 actionable steps. This is actually, well, as you go through, you'll be counting the steps. But I doubt there are 12, maybe there are even more. But don't worry, as you go through, you take notes. I'm going to please encourage you to get a notepad. Please take a notepad and a pen so that you can take notes as we go. The value you're going to get in this session is, I wish I had this much value when I was trying to figure this out. I wish I had one place I could sit down and soak it all in. I wish. So for everyone who is here, I know you're going to get so much value from it because I'm ready to just give it to you. All right. So don't worry, I'll be introducing myself as we go. If you are here, I believe you are here, you joined this session because you are so good at what you do. I'm seeing a lot of experts in here, coaches. I know we have some big, very good professional people here, wealth of experience, excellent at what they do and all of that. You're either a coach, an expert, a consultant, a thought leader, a speaker. You know your game. You've been around, all right. You have numerous clients you've served in the past years. Your experience is, you have a lot of experience, and you chose because you saw this webinar, webinar workshop, whatever you want to call it, masterclass, all of it. You saw it. This was exactly what you were looking for. You are just at the right place, right? And I'm happy to have you here. You're here because you've helped others achieve amazing results. I was particular about people to attend this workshop. I didn't want just anybody. I wanted people who are top at their game, who have done stuff, who have, achieved a lot of results. But you want more. You just know that you're not comfortable with this space that you're in, and you can accommodate more. I can relate to this because I was at this point at some point last year. Was it last year? 2021. Yeah. And it was I just felt like this, I didn't belong in this space. It was too tight for me. You know how a baby is in the womb and knows it has to break forth, it has to come out, it is uncomfortable in there. That's exactly how I felt. So if you are here and that's how you feel, you desire more space, more clients, more higher caliber clients, more revenue, more freedom, more peace, more results. You just want more because you are fed up and done with where you are. It's about time to step up, level up, change the game. Then you're in the right place. All right. You're done chasing low-priced clients. People who like to pay little to get price here and there, or like to beg no discount, who like to disturb your life. They stress you out. So even if you give them an opportunity to come on board, you end up being stressed out, because there's one thing or the other that they don't get to do. They expect magic to happen, and you just find yourself being stressed. It happens. If you are here, you can attest to that. If you serve a lot of mass markets, low ticket offers. I was there, so I know. All right. And you end up working twice as hard. At the end of the day, there's nothing to show for it. You're still, your account is not talking, it's not representing the work that you have put in. And that's not just what you want. Then you are in the right place. All right. You're in the right place. And if you're here, you want to create a high ticket or premium offer. So you hear me use the word interchangeably here. All right. Sometimes I'll say high ticket, sometimes I'll use premium. It's okay. It means the same thing. You are here and you want to create a high ticket offer to serve higher paying and ready to invest clients. Because there's a difference. You can have people who are higher paying, but it does not mean they want to spend. It does not mean they are so eager to solve a problem. That's why I'm emphasizing on ready to invest. You want to serve higher paying and ready to invest clients, but you need help on how to go about it. You are in the right place. So this workshop was set up just for you. Welcome, Ogechi, Blessing, all of you. The right lab. There's so many people joining. Welcome. It's good to have you here. All right. So today I'll break down the 5 exact things you need to do, all right, to create and sell your own high ticket offer, attract premium clients who will pay you irrespective of the economy. I know why I said that. I'll come to it in a bit. You want to attract premium clients who will pay you irrespective of the economy. And you want the simplest way you can achieve results and triple your revenue. I'm saying triple, that's the least it can be. So 10x, 20x, however way you want to go, you can go. All right, without overwhelming yourself. All right, so for some people, it may be that going higher means more work. That's not how I play, guys. Going higher has given me less headache, lesser work, and I'm going to show you. All right, so who am I? Who am I? My name is Amba Ajakai. All right, I'm the lead strategist at IDND Consulting, and I help coaches, experts, and consultants, leaders, now corporate leaders, all right, to sign on premium clients easily using simple strategies without hustle, without the overwhelm. All right, with lean, simple strategies. I've been doing this for a while. In fact, I've been on the scene. I've sold low tickets, I've sold high tickets, right? In fact, majorly now selling high ticket. And it's been a wholesome experience for me. And not just for me, my clients, because I've been able to help my clients achieve amazing results, leveling up their offer and selling higher and serving higher caliber clients. All right. I'm going to be showing you what this has done for me in a while, and not just for me. I'm going to be emphasizing more on my clients because it's not just about me. I'm not here to toot my horn or to brag about. I brag with my clients because their results mean so much to me. All right. So how did I get to this point? I told you at some point in 2021, I was like, no, I can't deal. I can't do this. You know, I was always showing up, doing one course or the other that at most, I think my highest course at the point was 50K. Even at 50K, 15,000 naira, I would still give discounts, you know, sell it at 29,500, still as if I'm afraid to enter 30K. At some point, I was like, where am I going with all of this? Being afraid to charge, attracting people. I'm telling people will still come in and still not do the work. They will still buy the offer, buy the course, come in, not do the work, expect to be dragged, expect to be spoon-fed. And next thing, here I am looking for results to even use it and sell to more people for where there's no result, but nobody's doing the work. And then you find yourself like, oh my God, not just that. Next thing, they interfere with your private time. They disturb you at ridiculous hours. No boundaries, no respect for your time or energy or the effort you've put in. It's just a mess. And I encounter that a lot with the mass market. And I'm not saying low ticket is a bad thing. It's just that it gets to a level where you are like, oh, you know what? Can I just serve fewer people? That's how I felt. Like, do I have to really go through all of this? How many more people do I need to serve before I can even hit 1 million? Talk less of 5 million. Talk less of 10 million. That means I need to serve a crowd. Okay, crowd. Where am I going to see this crowd? I'm not an influencer. How many followers do I Kukuma have? You know, so these kind of questions got me like, and I'm like, Amba, you're bigger than this. How long have you been in this space? And you're still struggling prices. And yet, you know, others in the field who are not as good as you are, you know, half as good as you are, seem to be charging so high. People are paying. So somebody comes to you and tell you they cannot afford you, but they went to the next person and they afforded the person. And I'm like, no, there's a mismatch going on here. I have to fix myself. I was done. I decided I wanted to break free. And I was daring enough to go for it. Guys, I don't know where that lever came from, but one day I picked up my phone. In fact, I picked up my laptop, went into Google Doc, and came up with an offer. I called the offer Maximize. Then I went to my Instagram stories, and picked up my phone and started talking about Maximize. I made an offer. It was a group coaching offer. I set it out there. I told people what they will achieve with me. I told them how I'll work with them hand in hand, how we'll achieve results together, and I will not let them go until they get results. And I put the price, 350K, guys. If you don't want it, then it's not for you. If you want it, come and get it. I was done begging people. I was done giving discounts. I was done with that kind of lifestyle, business style, whatever you want to call it. And I made that offer. Literally, I was shaking on the inside. This was a chat I had with with a colleague, with a client. When I sent it to, I just grabbed the chat. I don't know if your screen is clear, but it says, "Lol, when I sold Maximize, I first sold it at 350K. My body was shaking." And she laughed. You know, the emoji there is a laughter. That's the truth. My body was shaking. But guess what? Next thing, somebody sends me a DM, Maximize, because I gave them the keyword. Send me Maximize if you're interested. Before I knew, hey, next thing, and I'm like, whoa, guys, amazing, amazing stuff. I've not even talked about the part when, before Maximize, I had decided that I was going to start serving people one-on-one, and I signed up my first clients on one-on-one barely 2 weeks after that. And I looked at myself, I said, well, what have I been doing? Why did I have to wait this long? You mean my clients were right here, and I was here thinking I needed to travel to Igbo land and find clients? Oh my God. Don't worry, my story is long, but I just wanted to let you know that when you are done, you are done. For some people, it's like they're still thinking about it. I don't play with those kind of clients anymore. If you're thinking about it, then I'm not for you. You're not my ideal client. I want people who are ready. Right now, they are searching for me because I'm the one who can help them. That is the kind of client we're talking about when we say ready to invest. They are ready and willing to invest, because it's either they do it or they do it. That is the whole concept of it. So I was done, and gradually I switched up, leveled up my game. Gradually, even after I signed up people to Maximize, I set myself out there and started talking to people. I started, putting out a lot of good value. Gradually, next thing, people are offering to pay me 600K. Next thing, I'm putting out prices in dollars. Next thing, people are saying, okay, I'm excited, let's do this. And I'm like, oh my God, what have I been missing? These guys even behave better. The premium clients behave so much better. They are excited. They pay you and they tell you, thank you. Gradually, it intensified. The next picture on the screen is payment alerts I started receiving. Money even far above the amount I was charging on Maximize. People paying me so much higher than what I was charging before just to work with me. Somebody pays you over 2.7M to work with them because they need the solution now. Guys, I'm telling you my own story. This is not something I grabbed from Google or the internet. This is my real life story. So I'm not here playing with you. I've been there. Done that. This is my story. This is how far I've come. So me sitting in front of you, telling you that I can help you create your high ticket offer is not a joke. I have done it for myself. I've done it for others. And that's why I'm here sitting down, showing you exactly what you need to do. And if you're willing, we can always move this to the next level. All right, let me not dwell too much on me. Then I taught my clients because it doesn't stop with me. The influence, the impact for me is about how I'm able to pass this over to a third party, or is it second party? A next person, not me, because it's one thing to do with you. It's one thing to actually validate it with somebody else. I taught my clients the same exact thing I did. And they got results, guys. I don't know if you can see the screen. I don't know if it's going to play on the phone. But these are the massive results I started receiving from my clients. Look at them, the alerts. These are people who have never charged high ticket before. Next thing you know, they're telling me that so and so person paid. See, on the first one here, somebody paid her over 200K for an offer she put out. This one here, somebody paid her 350K. And this was her first payment. Don't worry, I'll tell you more about their story as we go. This is another person I'll tell you about who increased her price. And now she's overbooked. She's no more receiving clients. Amazing stuff. These are people, look at over here. She has recorded over 500K of sales this month. This is somebody who maybe monthly she was recording just 100K and just managing. Then she jumps on my offer and is able to record 500K in a month. For her, that is a big deal. And it is a big deal for me too, because I'm able to move somebody from A to B. That is amazing. All right. Look at what this person said here. I told you all of having a client, and at this time I went from charging 50K naira to 3K in dollars. Is this plain? She couldn't believe it, because her mindset has shifted, that she had the audacity to actually request for $3,000 from a client. Don't worry, we are moving further. I'll show you more of this as we go. I don't want to have to dwell too much on it, but I just want to let you know that this is possible. So I hope as you're sitting here, your mindset is already shifting. Your mindset is already shifting. You are getting a whole hang of all of this. All right. Look at this. My client made over 1M in one day. Sales. I'm not talking about products, physical products, bags, shoes. No. I'm talking about coaching offers. Coaching offers. Look at my clients talking, Maximize has helped her. You know, the results are enormous. And I am humbled because I just practically shared my method and other people took it, ran with it. I was there to fully support them and they got results, which is amazing. All right. Now, I want you to just have a moment and just picture what your life would be like if you were able to 3x to 10x your revenue. What are you making right now? I want you all to just take a moment. I'm going to keep this slide for at least 30 seconds. Take a moment and think about what your life would be like if you could triple your revenue, at least triple your revenue to 10x, to 20x. Go as far as you can go. Just imagine. Do you want to travel? Do you want to have the time of your life? Buy what you want? You know, do you want to move to a bigger apartment, a nicer neighborhood? Do you want to buy that property? Do you want to buy that, do you want to make that investment? Think about it. What would be different in your life if you could only earn so much more? What will make the difference for you? What do you think your life would be like if you're able to increase, like catapult your revenue to the next level? I want you to think about it, because sometimes we're too much in a hurry to do life, to be in the hustle culture, that we forget to sometimes settle down and think about what could be. And I want to give you that moment. What would your life be like if you could 3x to 10x your revenue? Now, I promise to you tonight, after this workshop, you will know the 5 exact things you need to do to sign on your first or next high ticket clients within the next 1 to 3 months. That is my promise to you. I've grouped all the ideas, the steps I wanted to share with you. There are over 12. I've grouped them into 5 exact things. So as you go, you'll be seeing them after the other. You can be taking notes. Please do not miss this for anything. So please don't be distracted, okay? My promise to you is that you will know the 5 exact things. I've mirrored them down into, collapse them into 5 so that you can take actionable steps. The 5 exact things you need to do to sign on your first or your next high ticket clients within the next 1 to 3 months. Yes, that's my promise. It doesn't matter if it's your first time ever, if you've never sold a high ticket offer before, it doesn't matter. I don't even care because as far as you are here, you are ready for this. I don't care if you don't have lots of followers or engagements, or you don't even have an email list. I don't freaking care. Many of my clients do have email lists. I don't care if you don't even have any of that. You don't have a website. I don't care. You don't have followers. No, I don't care. And you shouldn't care either. You don't even need any sophisticated tech to sell premium, guys. I told you how I use Google Docs. And then I went to my stories. I sold Maximize on my stories. It didn't even make it to my page. I didn't have a website. I didn't have a sales page, nothing like that. And I sold my high ticket offer. So you don't even need any sophisticated tech to sell premium, high tickets. You don't. So anything you've learned before you came here, I want you to drop them by the door, because what I'm going to hear today will shift your perspective about high tickets. Okay? Anyone can do it. If I could do it, if my clients could do it, you can do it. You can do it. I want you to have that belief. You can do it. All right. So are we ready? I've been seeing some comments coming in. Drop in the comments. Let me know if you are ready to go in. Are you ready? Let me see your comments. Are you ready? Are you ready? Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Are you ready? Are you ready? I want to see so that I know we're on track. I know I'm not just talking. Okay. Mrs. Gloria says ready. Yay. Ukamaka says, I am ready. Blessing Jonathan, I am ready. Topet Tinubu, ready. I love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you for making it here. All right, so in the meantime, click the subscribe button. Just click and subscribe to my channel. I'm sure there's some useful videos you can watch here that would be helpful to your business much later. After this, you can watch it after the session, anyways. Please limit distractions, okay? Limit distractions. If you have to lock the door, lock it so nobody distracted. I know your kids are at home. Just lock it for now. Tell them not to disturb you for the next 1 hour, please. Pay attention because I'm about to offload. All right. Dayo is here. Welcome. Hello, Danny's blog. Resin in Ibadan. Okay, Chid, White Lab, Miracle. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. All right. So let's dig in. Let's dig in. Let's dig in. I'm so excited, guys. I'm sure you can tell. So a few days back, I ran a simple poll. So I don't know if some of you are already on my broadcast channel on Instagram, Up Level with Amba. So I ran a simple poll. I mean, that's my best way that's the way I'm able to interact with people in the group, in the channel. And I asked, what comes to mind when you think about selling high tickets? By the way, shout out to all the amazing people. If you are here and you are in our broadcast channel, shout out to you. Thank you so much for participating in my polls and for reading my messages. Thank you so much. So I asked them, what comes to mind when you think about selling high tickets? And I dropped a few options. I said, in this economy, will they pay? That got the highest votes. I was just laughing, and then the next after that was, it brought me my best clients. I was like, okay, good. I like that. And then the next one was, it's harder to sell than low ticket. All right. Some people said income will be too slow. Some people said it's easier to sell high ticket than low ticket. I think that was the list on the poll. But the highest there was, in this economy, would they pay? And guys, I kid you not, I can relate, because at some point, that is exactly how I felt. Would they pay? Hey, do you hear the amount of fuel? Ha! Do you know what Tinubu has done? Yeah. Do you know what is going on? Yeah. What is going on? Hey, everybody just lamenting and all of that. So it's normal to feel, especially when the economy looks like it's upside down, it's normal to feel like, would they pay? But I'll shock you with some things tonight. I'll shock you. All right. The first thing we're going to talk about, the first thing you need to change, you need to make the right mindset shifts to sell high ticket. You need to make the right mindset shifts to sell high ticket. I can't even go further into talking anything technical without talking about mindset, because that is where it all begins. At some point, I struggled with this, because how can anybody even pay me higher? I told you guys how I couldn't even increase from 29.5 to even enter 30,000, because I was like, let's it be 29.5 so that they will not think it's 30K. Why are you joking? Why are you deceiving? That is how I used to do it. I used to be afraid to increase my price. I need you to know that you need to make the right mindset shifts if you want to sell high ticket, or else, I'm sorry, it will not work. So your mind has to shift first. I understand this because I was there, and I'm working with clients, and I can see the struggles they have with their minds. The other day, I had one of my clients tell me she's thinking about reducing her offer from 250K to 200K. I thought that was the difference. 50K is different. I started laughing. I said, what's the difference between 200 and 250K? Because she's afraid. If she comes back again from 200, next thing she'll say 150. What's the point? So it took me shifting my mindset to understand that premium is a different kind of level of thinking. All right, it's a different level of thinking. And these are the few mindset shifts I want you to take. Some clients only go for premium. Some clients do not go for anything less. So some clients survey the market. If they want to solve a problem, they survey the market, they look for the absolute best, they go pay for the best. Some people would never pay for anything less than the best. I hope you know that. If you didn't, I'm telling you. Look at it. Just look at everything around you. Look at normal airplanes and flight tickets. You would say, but economy is empty. How come some people went to go and pay for business class? There are some people who would never be caught in economy, never be caught. In fact, if they have first class, that's what they're going for. Some people will never be caught in first class or business class. They're taking the private jet. I want you to start seeing that premium clients, some level of clients who operate at the premium level, would never go for anything that the mass market is rushing for. If everybody's going this way, they'll go the other way because they don't like to mix up. What they like is exclusivity. They will never be caught in a mix of others. They will never be caught queuing up with others. They like that segregation. Yes, segregation. It is a clear one. Some premium clients, people who pay higher, prefer VIP. They will never pay regular. They will go to a show. They want to buy the VIP ticket, no matter how much it costs, because they can never be caught in the crowd. Exclusivity is what drives them. So if you understand this, do you think these people care about economy? Do you think they care about the economy and how much fuel is? I'm not kidding you. I have colleagues I used to work with because I've worked in international organizations before I went into entrepreneurship. I've worked with British. I've worked with Germans. British paid in pounds. Germans paid in euros. My colleagues are paid in euros. My former colleagues with GIZ. I used to work with GIZ. They are paid in euros. Do you think dollar exchange rate is affecting them? In fact, as dollar is rising, they are thumbsing up at the economy like correct. It is not phasing them. Their money is only multiplying. So I need you to see that people shouting on the internet should not be the people you should be going after when you want to sell premium. The funniest thing is those who can afford you are waiting. They are looking for the best around. Some people will even equate the best with price. If your price is higher, they see you as the best around. I don't know if some of you have seen that video on Payless. One experiment that this brand, this high street brand, Payless, did. And they decided to just show that premium, paying higher and all of that is just a matter of perspective. It's a matter of what they call that. Yeah. So they created a replica of Payless, but they gave it the premium feel. They gave you one name like that to make it sound tush and premium. Some of you know the story. If you know it, put in the comments. They created that replica, put the exact same shoes, because they sell shoes and bags and stuff, in this brand, gave it a nice tush name, premium name, put it in the center of the city, premium, and then said they were going to do an opening. Let people come. They've just opened, blah, 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 blah. Next day, people go there, normal shoe that they would buy at the original store for $40. They went to this supposed premium store and they were buying it for $600. And when they will look at it, they'll say, oh, it looks good. Oh, wow, premium. It's the fine leather. Suddenly, perception of value because it was higher. I need you to know that some people think that way. For some people, it's a wannabe kind of lifestyle. They want to have that perception of feeling like they are rich. So they'll rather buy something that is expensive to have that feeling of being rich. To have a feel of what it's like to get the best. So when you start to understand things this way, that there are people who exist who pay higher, who are ready to invest higher because they want the best around, to make you see that there are some people who are not fazed by the economic fluctuation or the volatility of fuel price or stuff. They don't care. Some people only go for premium. I said all this to emphasize that. Another thing I want you to know is it takes the same effort to sell premium. The same energy you will use to sell low ticket offer. Show up on Instagram, shout, and that same energy, you should have just used it to sell premium offer, because it's not like you can 2 times your energy. The energy you have is the energy you have. So the same amount of effort, the same time, if you know you sleep at 9 o'clock and wake up at 7 a.m., you're going to sleep at 9 o'clock and wake up at 7 a.m. if you're selling premium. The same energy. If you know you were posting content only 3 times in a day, When you're selling premium, you still post content only 3 times in a day. If you know you are going to talk about your offer, when you're selling premium, you will still talk about your offer. The same exact energy. In fact, the more interesting thing here is the ROI, the return on investment when you're selling low ticket is far slower unless you can sell at scale. So if you have a lot of followers or you have friends that are influencers, fine, they can help you talk about your offer and you get a lot of customers. Fine. But if you don't, like me, I don't. I don't. So it's only, I can only rely on Facebook ads. So now if I put out an offer on Facebook ads and I'm selling the offer at 50K, guys, do you know how expensive Facebook ads are today? I will not even break even, talk less of make a profit. So there is no way that you can make a lot of money, or rather make high returns on investment and be happy with yourself if all you do is sell low tickets and you're not selling at scale. You spend more money on ads, yet you'll be finding it difficult to break even. So, but if you sell premium, if you spend money on ads, with one client, you can cover the ad spend, and then the rest is your profit. Just look at the sense. I'm telling you because I have been there, both sides of the equation. In 2020, no, 2021, I'm just mixing up the dates, but some of you know one of the courses I sold that went viral, video editing course. I spent, how much was the cost? 5,000 naira, low ticket, extreme low ticket. I sold it for 5,000 naira. I was blowing ads every day, between 17K to 25K ads every day. Naira, between 17K to 25K naira every day. I was making money. At the end of 2021, when I finished selling the offer, I just moved on. I had sold and made up to 17.5 million and above, like between that range, 17.5 M, selling one low ticket offer. But I ran ads for a full year. I sold that offer for a full year. Imagine selling one offer for 12 months and making only 70.5. When now I'm selling high tickets and making more than that in lesser time. Do you see? Right now, the odds are even against me if I try something like that. If I try sending a 5K offer now and I blow the same 17K to 25K every day, I'm sorry, it's not going to play. It's not going to work because dollar has messed up compared to when I was selling video editing. That time it was cheap. Now it is more, ads are more expensive. So I'm trying to show you the logic here, at the same time shifting your mindset so that you see that sometimes the only choice is just to go higher. And I believe that's why you're even here, because you want to know how to go higher, right? Also, your best clients will be the ones who pay you more. I have so much peace, guys. Peace. I've said both people in the equation. I know what peace looks like now. Oh my God. Let me also shock you guys. This has been the best experience for me. And if I knew that I would have this kind of joy and peace working with the best kind of people, I would have gone premium a long time ago. They show up, they do the work. When they want to respond or give details of what they've done, they take their time and write it. They take their time and they are detailed. They are not needy. They are self-led. Oh my God. People who pay higher, who are well exposed at that level, they don't have to be needy. I practically had a client who paid me to work with. She worked with me. Not once did she show up for a meeting. Not once. Okay, I think she showed only the first day we introduced her to the rest of the group. After that, that was it. She just led herself, finished the program, started selling. She has results. I will show you as we go. The last point, you will achieve more by doing less. You don't need to scatter the whole place looking for more clients every day. You just need fewer clients to work with. I was looking at my dashboard the other day and I was like, so just how many people like this? So these few people brought me this kind of revenue this year. Hey, this is good. And I'm like, this is the kind of thing I like. The fewer people, because I don't have power to even shout up and down. So if you're somebody here who is an introvert, who is not really the noisy, carry market on your head, shameless marketing style of person, then, I mean, it's only just the best option to go in this direction. And that's why I'm here anyways. But I just need you to know that the earlier you can make those Those mind shifts, these mind shifts. Earlier, you can think about what I have told you and ruminate on this and start going along this route of shifting your mind and seeing that people will pay you. You just have to ask. Don't be afraid. You just have to ask. It doesn't hurt to ask. You just have to put that price out there. And guys, disclaimer, I'm not saying you just go out and put a price and wait for clients. No. A lot of things will have to change as well. And as we go on in the slides, I'm going to show you the other things you need to change. So we're talking about the exact things you need to do. So you'll be getting a few nuggets as you go so that you know that it's not just a matter of, oh, let me just increase price to that my 5K offer. Let me just add it, add more money on top and make it 300K and let's see if people will buy. It's not like that. Please don't mistake it. It's not like that. You can't just take one of your old offers, increase price and say, oh yeah, it's now premium. It doesn't work that way. Let's proceed. I'm going to tell you, this is the story of a client, Zoe. Some of you may know her, but it's okay. I remember she reached out. She said she went through one of the videos I put out and she came out and just told me, you know what? I just threw away my old offers as we speak. That's what she wrote up here. Because the whole mindset shifted for her. She went back to her old offers and she threw them away. And then after a while, she comes back and tells me that, Amba, you have changed my life this year. I finally got a client to pay me 100K. Though we will increase our prices in February and all of that. She talks about how, it goes on to say when I was charging peanuts because I was afraid. Now, my premium clients, as I was charging peanuts, my premium clients were irritated and they were running away. Now her business is booked. This was message she sent me last year. Now, from throwing out her old offers, she has increased her price and she's not lacking jobs. That's what. Now, let's move on to her most recent message to me in July. This was 14th of July, just last month. She comes back to my DM by herself. She tells me how she just stopped to let me know that I helped her to change. I gave her the confidence to sell high price. And right now, today, she's fully booked, overbooked, charging people 200K, and she's getting more than one booking per day. Monthly, we've been getting overbooked for the last 2 months. That's what she goes on to say. She's presently restricting her team from accommodating more bookings. So they want to now book at least 100 people in a month to pay 200K. Please do the maths, because the maths is just 100 people, 100 clients times 200K. I want you to do the maths by yourself and figure that out. This is somebody that was not charging premium before, charging peanuts. She elevated from 100K that she said she had changed to here. She times it to 200K. And now she's overbooked and having to reject clients and limit her clientele to only 100 people per month. Do the maths. Do the maths. You can see how just a mind shift can turn your business around, turn everything completely around for you. I just wanted to show you this. All right. Now, if all you see is the economy, you will never see those who are above the economy. If all you see is the economy and how the economy has nosedived, you will never see those who are above the economy. So I want you to remove your eyes from the economy. Like I keep saying in my content, I keep saying, take your eyes out of people's pockets. Take your eyes out of people's pockets. Speak to their hearts. If all you see is the economy, you will never see those who are above the economy. And I'm not talking about people who fly private jets, because premium client, people who pay higher, don't have to be Kim Kardashian. They don't have to be flying private jets to pay higher. There are people like you and I, normal people like you and I, and they pay higher. So I'm talking about people who will do whatever it takes to solve their problem, because not solving it will cost them much more than the economy. It will cost them their life, their peace of mind, cost them a lot. So you have to start thinking about serving people who know that the economy is not their problem. They know that whatever they are going through right now is a worse situation than the economy. It's worse. So if she doesn't solve that problem right now, it's going to cost her even more. Those are the kind of clients you'll be thinking of going after. Remove your eye from anything that you cannot control and focus on what you can control. How can you attract clients who will pay because they have to solve this problem now, and they'll pay whatever it takes to solve it? All right. So do this. I hope you have your notes. Shift your mindset from what you cannot control. All those in this economy, you cannot control the economy. No matter what you do, you can't go and help Tinubu control the economy. So take your mind off the economy. Can they afford to pay? Take your mind off that. It's not your place to start controlling people's ability to pay. You are not their salary. You are not. Take your mind off what you cannot control. Do they want it enough? Take your mind off that, because if you do that, you start trying to convince people, you must want this now. Why don't you want it? I'm here. I must. You don't want to be that person. Instead, shift your energy to the things you can control. What can you control? The creation of your offer, how you communicate your value. So it's not just enough to have an offer or to have a solution for people. How can you communicate it in a way that the people who are willing to solve a problem now and invest whatever it takes will hear you as you communicate the value, and will come closer and pay you for that offer? That is where you should focus on. Focus on communicating your value, articulating your value, whatever you want to call it. Focus on clearly demonstrating how you can help your clients get results. This will change everything for you. All right. Number two. As I'm talking, please drop comments so I'll be knowing that we're on track. All right. It will really be great to see your comments so that I know that we are all on track. I think the last comment I'm seeing here is resin in a pattern. Putting fire, sparks. All right. Number 2, solve a big problem with a big solution. Sometimes if you visit my page, you see me talk about high-stake problem. Solve a high-stake problem or a big problem with a big solution. Almost like some people, I heard somebody say, solve rich people's problems. Solve the problem for the big guy. Similar, solve a big problem. So you can't carry a basic problem that somebody can easily just go and learn off YouTube and think you're going to just put premium on it, and people, you're in competition with YouTube. They can have it for free over there. You have to solve something that is big enough. And that is how you charge premium. All right. Now, the mistake some people make is that somebody has a big problem, but they're about to give the person a band-aid solution, plaster. So the description on the screen, this guy practically running away from this person. This person says, I can help you. Please, I can help you. And see what is holding, plaster. You can see this guy running away. In his mind, he wants a full surgery. So he has a problem that requires a full surgery. Tearing him up, reconstructing everything, sewing him back up, making him whole again. And yet somebody is here trying to offer him a plaster to cover the pain, to cover the... Do you see how it works? This is what happens when people have a small solution and they think they can sell it to somebody and make premium, or sell it to somebody. Like, for example, people who just have little solutions. I have a small class. Attend my class for 5K. Or read my book and you will solve your problem. Or take this template and you will solve your problem. If you do that, you'll be serving people who actually need plasters, who have small wounds and just need to cover it with plaster, a band-aid. But if you want to sell premium, high ticket, you have to go after people who need to have a surgery. Think about it that way. Not people who are looking to just cover their wound with a band-aid, but people who are looking for a full transformation, the full surgery. I need to start thinking in that direction. A chemist cannot sell premium. A brain surgeon can sell premium. Do you understand? Somebody who has chemists down the streets, he's just going to sell 50 naira drugs, capsules, and stuff. If anybody goes there, that is all he can give. Please give me bandage there. Please give me plaster. Give me vitamin C. Small, tuke, ebook, class, WhatsApp class, templates, $7, $9, $47, all those kind, that is the capacity. If you operate at that level, you only attract clients at that level who want plaster solutions, band aid, cover small wound. If you want to sell premium, you have to go after people who are looking to have a full operation, people who are ready to invest for the full surgery. That is the truth. So this is also part of you shifting your mind. So ask yourself, are you solving a big enough problem that someone will willingly pay premium for? Are you solving a big enough problem that someone will willingly pay premium for? It's something you need to ask yourself, because you could be solving something very basic, and what you need to do, if that is the case, is that you will need to elevate your offer, upgrade it. If before it was plaster solution, you have to upgrade it with surgery, and then you can sell premium. All right, let me tell you about my client. Let's call her client A. Now, when client A came to work with, requested to work with me, we sat down together and I looked at what she was onto. She was a proofreader. So what would she do? Who wants to proofread? Maybe you have a book or your content or your email. You just want somebody who will proofread and cross the T's, dot the I's. She will just go through, look at it, clean it up, make sure you are using the right, the sentences are correct and stuff. That was what she was doing. And she said, Amba, I need help. I need to be able to, I need clients. I need to be able to sell. I need to start making money. That was what she said. She had been online consistently, just showing up, but she didn't have any offer that she was proud of. All she was just doing is doing proofreading for people. And even that could not really fend for her. She wasn't getting paid well enough. Small, proofreaders, I think they charge according to the number of words. So imagine somebody brings a document of 2,000 words. You now maybe charge ₦5 per word times 2,000. At the end of the day, you just see small money to take home and stuff. As she came, I knew we couldn't play that game. What we did together with client A was we had to sit down and assess, kind of map. We did a mapping, a skills mapping, to highlight her major strengths. The areas she was very good at. We picked it out. Yes, she's good at writing, she's good at skills, at all this reading, attention to detail. We knew that proofreading would not sell her premium because people have alternatives. They just need to go to some app and, they will easily edit their work. We have those apps even in our email. They help you edit at once. So she's in competition with that. We had to sit down together and look at the offer and upgrade it. And after upgrading it to something that she could sell, we had to think of the client she could sell it to and how she could package it to sell to the client. Next thing, client wins. She goes out, she does exactly what I tell her to do. We revamp her entire offer. We level her up to serve higher paying clients. And she comes back, shares her results. This is her first payment she ever received on this. I don't know if you can see your screen, but she was talking about how, the credit alert she got this week, she gave the client a payment plan. The person had just made a deposit and she received it while she was in church dancing. So this increased her dance tempo. This is over 200K the person paid her, over 250K as a deposit. Next thing, after a few weeks or months, or I can't recall, we got into a chat and she told me how she had signed up her next client. And this was a bigger organization and she's going to be doing emails for them. And 3 emails for 400K. Guys, the email, I'm not talking about setting up the infrastructure for the email, just writing the emails. All because we leveled up her offer. Imagine one email is over 100K for her to write. And this was when she started. So by now, her price is even higher. I want you to see the possibilities here. By just up-leveling her skill, she was able to serve higher paying clients and give them a solution, a big solution to a big problem. Okay, so do this. Identify a big problem. All right, look at your niche. Look at the people you are serving. Identify a big problem, one. Identify the people who need to solve this big problem. And not just that, who have the capacity to pay higher. Some people will identify a big problem but will go and start serving students. I don't know whether we can still call that a big problem. The students have the capacity, or youth corpers, do they have the capacity to pay higher? No. Or somebody has a problem, a big problem, and decides to start serving housewives who are unemployed. Does a housewife who is unemployed have the capacity to pay higher? No. So do you see how some people have changed themselves and are unable to sell premium because of the people they chose to serve? You have to elevate the clientele you're serving to serve premium. They have to have a big enough problem, and they have to have the capacity to pay higher. Thirdly, position your brand to speak only to these people and no one other. So as you are putting out content, as your messaging, everything that you do, all your marketing materials, whether ads, websites, whatever it is that you use to communicate, your blog, whatever it is, should only speak to this higher level clientele and none other. Speak to her on that level. Speak to her on that level, that higher level. I like to use the example of 3 doctors. The kind of content you create for a doctor who works in the hospital, he works in a hospital, is different from the kind of content you create for the doctor who owns the hospital. One is an employee, the other one is the employer. 2 kinds of messaging. You can never, if you speak with this kind of employee messaging to the employer, you will never attract him. So you have to give the employer the kind of content that he likes to, that would appeal to him. That is how you will attract him. So you can't mismatch. Some people go out there and just create any content for anybody. No. Your messaging has to be aligned, in alignment with the level of clients you are speaking to. The employer will not hear some kind of things like, are you struggling with going to work in the morning? Are you? He's not struggling. This is his life work. He's not struggling. He must be there. He's not struggling. But this other employee is struggling to even wake up and go to work because he's just an employee now. It's not really, it's just salary is collecting. If tomorrow the team flop, he will go and look for another job. 2 different people. You cannot use the same messaging for them. So position your brand to speak only to this higher level guy. Only to him. Go and dig into understanding what he desires, understanding what keeps him up at night. Talk to his emotions, trigger his emotions, the things that even him cannot explain in English by himself. You just helped him explain it in words. You will get his attention. Because he will feel like, how did you know this? It looks like you are in my thoughts. That is the exact feeling you should be able to engineer in the minds of your clients, of your ideal clients. All right. So client A did all the things I've told you, and she got results. The strategy is simple. Whatever I'm telling you is not rocket science. It's not something that someone needs to go and hide under a rock. You just need to have the right guidance to do it right, and you will nail it. All right. Now, number 3, show up, deliver value, engineer private conversations, sell. Show up, deliver value, engineer private conversations, sell. Now, for some people, and if you notice as we are going, I'm also doing a lot of mind shifts for you. While I'm giving you value, actionable steps to go with, I'm also shifting the way you thought about some things before now. All right, I'm already shifting your mindset, and some things you believed were actually cool. I'm trying to show you that some of them are just stressing you. Something like this. Some people would rather go the longer distance way. How? They'll first start with, I want to attract premium clients. Let me first start with giving them one small offer first, band-aid, plaster. So you start with giving them an ebook first. Then you now add them to your email list. Then immediately they buy the ebook, you now sell them the next offer. Maybe the ebook was $7. You now sell the next offer $27. After $27, you now sell the next one $47. That's how you be climbing ladder with them. Before you now finally, the one that climbs the ladder to the end, you now give that person the full offer of $3,000, of $2,000, of $5,000, $10,000. Now the question is, What's your guarantee that the client who is climbing here will keep climbing here, will keep climbing here, will keep till she reach the end? What if when she reaches the second step, she just jumps up and goes to the person who can give her a full surgery because she doesn't have the time for this? What if she doesn't even have the time for your ebook? Have you ever seen somebody in pain before? If somebody is in severe pain right now in need of a surgery, you think it's ebook they want to read to solve their pain? Where is the time to read the ebook? I remember an instance I had with somebody in the DM. She came to the DM and she couldn't sell her ebook. And I told her, okay, what is your ebook about? And she said her ebook is for women who have just gone through CS. Huh? She said nobody is buying. Huh? It didn't take me 2 seconds to figure it out. I told her a woman just went through CS. She's in severe pain. She has a baby to attend to. She has a husband to attend to. She has her other children to attend to. She's a busy woman, has to cook for the family, has to go through all that pain to raise the child. And you want her to sit down and read a book? Just telling her that, she was like, whoa. I didn't think of it that way. I said, exactly. That's why they're not buying. How do you expect somebody in pain to be reading books? That is it. For some people, they want to take people through a ladder and be growing the ladder from there. My dear, you may not even need that ladder in the first place. And the notion behind that is because they want to prepare the client for the sale. So they'll take their time to prepare. It's coming from a place of being defensive, like, let me not offend this client. Let me give her small first. Continue giving her. Are you suya? Are you selling suya? You know? Why do you feel you have to give it small to them before you give the big one? Why not just give the big one? Why not just give the big one? Why give a long road to success? Maybe just make it 2 steps at most. You know? Exactly. You don't have to go through all of that. And I'm not blaming anyone here because it's probably what you've learned in the past. It's probably what's, it's something even I believed in the past. But selling premium helped me change my mindset because I realized these things are not necessary. Just give the full package. Sell to the client who is ready to pay higher. Sell to the client who is ready for a surgery. And you won't have to take her through plaster, vitamin C, little solution before you go for the full package. Do you get? So, what if you didn't have to do all of that? What if you didn't have to take people through little priced offers before you take them to the main offer? Some of them you will lose them along the way because they'll go to your competition and pay your competition who is already charging higher. That's the truth. So let me tell you about client O. I think I've seen her in this session. She's here. Client O had never sold an offer before. She has less than 2K IG followers. At the time, maybe it was not even up to 2,000. At the time she got these results. Low engagement. She can post now and she'll just see 2 likes. No comments. That is it. No email list. No website. I'm trying to show you so that if you are here and you're asking, you're already thinking you need to have all of this. I'm trying to show you real people. If you notice, I've been showing you examples so that they are shifting your mindset. She doesn't have any of these bells and whistles. Guess what? Client A came on the program. We worked together, changed everything completely. She had never sold an offer before, remember? Now she goes out, implements everything she has been taught to do, and from zero, having never sold an offer, she makes over 1M in one day. 3 people paid for her offer. Her offer at the time was 350K. 3 of them paid on the same day. This is somebody who had never sold an offer before. This was her first ever coaching program. So the reason why I'm bringing this to you is to let you know that she didn't have to go through that ladder. Follow the ladder, $7, $27, sell small class, keep rising them up. She went in. I remember when she came into my DM, she asked me, Amba, I have never sold anything before. I was like, and this is an expert, been in the game, always different conferences. She's speaking at different events. She's big out there, well experienced. She knows her game, but she had never made money. So people see her online. She's doing so well, but nothing in the pocket. She comes on my program. We work together. She takes action. She's self-led. I love her for that. Self-led. She takes action and she gets results. from 0 to 1 over 1M in a day. Those were just the first 3 clients that paid. That was her first ever launch, and she had nailed millions in sales. Do you see how that some of these ladders we're thinking about climbing people through unnecessary ladders may not be necessary? May not be necessary. Serve the person who is ready to pay now. Serve the person. You don't have to start from a $7 offer and then grow her. Serve the person. Instead, go for the person who wants the surgery. Serve her the operation. Simple. My client focused. This person I showed you, this client, she focused on speaking to the heart and emotions of her clients and driving private conversations. She would come to me, Amba, I've just sent 3 people reached out to me in the DM, 3 leads. She will catch up. Okay, 3 leads have just messaged. Okay, it's going well. I think the messaging is nailing in. Good. Go again. She was showing up, speaking to their hearts and emotions. And I love the fact I can speak about this, because for some people they think it's about logic. They think it's about teaching. 7 ways to this, 7 ways to have. Teaching things that people can go and learn on Google. But there's something about speaking to people's hearts and emotions that is not really about Google now. 7 ways to this or 7 hacks to achieve this. Sometimes just speaking to people's situation and how they feel, speaking to their desires, the things that they aspire to become, the things they want to change in their life, in their mindset, in their minds. She started speaking to those things and driving private conversations in the DM. She didn't need all the bells and whistles, all the BB website, sales page, Kiniko, all this email list. She sold her first ever offer. She crossed the millions mark. I'm trying to just show you that no matter who you are here, whether you have never sold high ticket before, this is evidence that you too can do it. All right. So do this. All right. 1, connect with your prospects. Connect with your ideal clients. You need to learn how to connect with people. And I'm not talking about connect like enter their DM. I'd like to connect with you. Please, let's connect. It's not like that too. Well, maybe that's how it operates on LinkedIn. I don't know. But I'm talking about connection, heart-to-heart connection. Let your messaging resonate with them. Let it connect with them. Let them see that, oh my God, this person feels me. Is she eavesdropping on my thoughts? How does she know what I'm always thinking about? I need you to think about resonance, because this is what will help you sell high tickets. You need to be able to resonate. Your clients have to be able to resonate with your message. Yeah, that's a better way to put it. They have to be able to resonate with your message. And then strike conversations with them. Get them to talk. Ask them questions. Find out how their problem is affecting them. This will serve as data for you, because talking more with your clients will help you understand. And when you understand, you can go out there and push this messaging out in the way you understood it, because there are more people like that who feel the same way. When you drive these messages out, drive this understanding that you have through your messaging, you will sell. Drive this through your messaging, you will sell. You will sell high ticket. You will sell high ticket. All right. So I'll read the comments in a bit. I'm just, Now let's move to the next point. Don't focus on tech or other complexities, but on simple delivery process and results. Simple delivery and results. When my clients sign up to work with me, my group coaching program is called Maximize. It's a 12-week group coaching program. All right. I also have one-on-one coaching, 12 weeks as well. When they sign up with me, some of them think they're coming in to learn tech because I'm very techie. But guess what? I'm techie does not mean I teach techie. I used to, but I found out that I don't even need it. I don't need all this techie, complicated, complex, sophisticated tech to sell premium. And I'm trying to let people see that this is doable without all the tech. So some people's mistake is that they focus on all the tech. They focus on the tech. Focus on the wrong things first. Put all their efforts, photo shoot, sophisticated website, sales page, sales copy. did everything. They put their brain and energy and resources, push it, pump it in. Because they think these are the first things you need to do before you sell premium. People need to know you have arrived. I told you I sold premium through my stories. I didn't use any. I have a website, but I didn't use it. Till today, I don't have a sales page for any of my offers. I don't. Any of my paid offers. I don't have any sales page. I don't. Some people focus on the wrong things first. And then they now get disappointed when they put all their efforts in but yield zero. Little to zero results. Don't be that person. Don't be that person. So if before you've been taught that you should do all of that first, I'm sorry. I'm telling you differently. You don't need those things first. You can sell premium without all those things. I call them bells and whistles. They are just drama. They should not be the first thing on your mind. They should not be on. When my clients sign up to work with me, we don't even focus on that. We focus on the offer, which is primary. Focus on communicating it, drawing up your process. Oh yeah, start selling it. So from month one, they start selling their offer. No website. They start selling their offer. At most, maybe just a small description of what the offer is about. And they can create that anywhere. Anywhere, even if it's a PDF document. Yes. Because your client doesn't care. You're the one who cares. Your client doesn't care. Some of your clients don't even have energy to read anything on that website, on that sales page. But let's keep that aside. Now, let me tell you about another of my clients who thought she needed a sophisticated funnel. I like the way I'm giving you examples so that you don't think I'm just talking out of my head or it's something I read inside book. This is experience. I've been in the game. I've tested it on myself. My clients have tested it. Is what validation. So I'm not telling you something that is air, fluff. No, I'm not telling you fluff. All right. She thought she needed a sophisticated funnel. Let me just take that back. When this client reached out to me, one of the first things she told me was that she has just paid heavily for some guys to set up her website, her sales page, and all of that. She was ready to begin. You know when you want to begin and you feel, hey, the infrastructure. I need infrastructure to begin. I told her, can I tell you something? Can you tell them to pause? Yes. Can you tell them to pause? Don't proceed with this for now. Can you tell them to wait? Just tell them to go and rest. Look for other clients. Let them just go. Let's deal with this. Forget about that for now. She listened to me. She listened to me. This next slide shows our discussion at the time. She was about to invest heavily for the tech, the infrastructure. I told her to chill. And then we had that chat at the DM. This was through Slack. She said, okay, yes, so the people doing the website, I had to pause with them so I can gain better clarity on the course so we know the direction in the first place. And then she goes on to tell me, yes, she has spoken to them, so they are no more proceeding with it. So she listened to me. All right. And then in less than a month, this girl hits her first sale. And guess where she hits her first sale? On Seller. So for those of you who think you have to go and create big things, Seller. She went to go and sell it on Seller. The clients don't care. The clients don't care. Do you have a result for them or not? That's what matters. So in this chart, she says, I just made my first sale, paid in full in USD. Yay. And then she comes in, she writes that and, she says she's still rubbing her eyes. I'm still rubbing my eyes, Amba. Yes, I have to give this full gist. Amazing power of manifestation plus listening and following Amber's recommendations did this. Now, that was her first sale. She said she was in the salon and then she stood up and started dancing. Her salonist followed her to dance. It was very dramatic, the story she narrated. The salonist followed her to dance without even knowing what they were dancing about. It was because she had just nailed her first sales in dollars. High tickets. Now, this chat over here was from 2 days ago in our group coaching program, in our group WhatsApp, because we moved from Slack to WhatsApp, all right, to be more accessible. Now, what happened here? She goes on and I try to ask her how is it going, to catch up with what's going, and if she's still selling, the offer on Seller. She updates and goes on to say, I have 3 clients currently one-to-one. I have three one-to-one clients. Sorry, three one-to-one clients, each at $5,000. Each at $5,000. High tickets. This at this point, her offer here was about 180K. Now she's selling her offers at $5,000. And she has, at the time when she was speaking in the chat, she said she had three clients, one-on-one coaching at $5,000, and 10 current clients in her group coaching at 550K. Do you see the growth that is happening? This client now, I'm sure by the time if we move to another 2-3 months from now, or at most 1 year from now, her prices will be higher than this. Growth. How? She didn't, till date, and I'll move to the next slide. Till date, she does not have the website. Those guys are still on hold as I speak. Her website designers are on hold because I asked her, do you still intend for them to continue? And she says, later, I'm still working and improving everything. I'm working on my program content delivery and sales, but definitely we'll do the website later. She knows that it is about delivery first. Delivery and results, not about tech. Some people focus on other things and leave the most important things. Guess what? When you focus on the most important things, you will have your offer even sell itself because people will get results. They will tell their friends. More people will come. Now, I'm not saying you should erase tech completely, but leave tech till when you want to scale. But for now, sort out the fundamentals first. Your offer, how you communicate it, how you deliver it, how you help your clients get results. See, these things I've just told you is the easiest way to go about this. Here she goes on to tell us her results with her clients. You know, her VIP client has just launched her new estate alongside her husband, and they're doing amazing. 3 out of her 5 goals have been achieved. She has over 1K people registered as salespeople in her real estate company. She held her first women conference in the Southeast, you know, first of its kind, with over 200 people attending. And the best part, she's now pregnant. These are people she works with because she's her area, her niche is real estate. These are people she works with and she's helping her own clients get results. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. So focus on what is most important. Your promised solution, which is your offer. Your promise. What did you say you promised that client to achieve? What is that surgery you promised? That transformation. 2, your articulation of value. How do you articulate this value? How do you communicate this value that the client resonates with your message? Resonates with how you're with what you intend to help them achieve. Your method of delivery. How do you deliver it? What framework are you using? Simple methods. What methods are you using to deliver this result? Lastly, helping your clients achieve results. Your clients' results, paramount. See, everything else can wait until you want to scale. Tech can wait until you're ready to scale. Staff, maybe you want to hire 1 million staff. They can wait to scale. But get these fundamentals right first. Get these fundamentals first. Get these fundamentals first. Okay. So let me just catch up on some comments. Oh, wow. You guys, amazing stuff. Very active. I love you guys. Speak to people's, Resin in Badon says, speak to people's hearts, emotions, problems, and offer a solution. Amazing. Miriam says, I'm here because your content made me feel I know you and you get me. Ooh, amazing. That's the resonance I'm talking about. You resonated with my content. Okay, Resin is writing the steps. I love this. Miriam says, my one-on-one coaching is 100K and some persons reached out to ask for a discount. After crashing the price to a ridiculous amount, none of them signed up. If I was not done before, I am burnt. She says she was not done before, she's burnt. She's burnt now. Oh my God, I can just imagine. All right. Hello, queens and princesses fashion concept. Resin says, some of us focus on, I want everything to be perfect. They must know I came heavily. Time, landing pages, websites. Exactly. Some people focus on those things, and those are not the fundamental things to focus on. You can do those things later, but start with the fundamentals. Thank you so much, Resin in Ibadan, for taking down these notes in case some people need to catch up and stuff. Amazing. Thank you so much for doing that. Now let's move on to the 5th point. The fifth point, find people who have successfully done this and model them. Find people who have successfully done this. They've gone through the path you're about to follow. Model them. There's no need reinventing the wheel. If somebody has succeeded, model them. Model them. So here's the thing. You can choose to go around in circles. Go around, miss your way, come back, turn round, go. This is a confused situation. You can choose that, or you choose the straightforward path to success, results. It's a choice thing. You have to choose what you want. Do you want to go through the maze, the corners, the passing through the corners? Do you want to go make mistakes, miss it, go forward, go backward, do you want to do that, or do you want the straightforward way to results? It's a choice. You can choose to DIY your way and take much longer to get there, to get to results. You can choose to keep selling low ticket offers, or like Miriam says, keep offering discounts and still, having none of them sign up or say, I'll get back to you. You can keep doing that. You can keep earning little for your expertise and experience. You can keep attracting people who say they cannot afford you. You can keep working twice as hard and achieving nothing, making little to get peanuts. You can keep hoping the economy changes. I'm sorry, have you ever seen the economy change? I don't know. We don't wait since. And in case you have seen, please tell us. So if it is getting like that, it's one of two things. Either you go down with the economy or you level up beyond it. The question is, you can choose to DIY your way figuring all of this out, or you can choose to get help now and collapse time, the straightforward way. Getting to model somebody who has been there before. Get help, collapse time, attract the clients who pay more. And I'm talking about more than 100K, Miriam, more. Anybody here, if you were charging 200K before, you can raise it. My maximized offer, I started at 350K, is currently selling at 799K, almost 800, because the conversion, I'm using, the price is 999, the conversion is almost 800, and people are signing up. You can choose to get paid what you truly deserve. You can choose to achieve more by doing less. You can choose to level up beyond the economy. You can choose to win, grow your business, live the life you want, travel, do the things you love, spend more time with your family because you now serve people who lead themselves, have peace of mind, make more money, enjoy your life. Not this hustle culture, but peace of mind and flex. I've just put two things on the table for you. The DIY way of struggle and hustle, or the peace of mind way of just modeling somebody who has been there. Guys, I don't think it's rocket science to show you that I have been there, and from my experience, you've seen the stories I've shared today. You know that I know what I'm doing. I can help you. You know my story. You've seen my results. You've seen my clients' results. You know this isn't fluff. You know you don't want to do this on your own. You know that you don't want to be that person who goes through the maze, makes mistakes, go out, comes in. You know you want faster results. You know. I have spent years going through the maze for you. That's just the truth. All the time I spent trying to figure it out, trying to create Facebook groups, trying to sell to premium clients, thinking I could hit them in Facebook groups, find Oyibo clients, thinking Nigerians will not pay me. It's only Oyibo that can pay me. Okay, I now went to Oyibo. I haven't spent my money. I joined a Facebook group. I was paying $100 per month to try to sell because I didn't know these things. I was still meeting people. In fact, one of those meetings I had with somebody, free calls. I remember having a call with somebody 3 hours on free consultation, 3 good hours. Suffered that one. I remember going on a call with somebody who, at the end of in the call, I was selling a $39 offer. Inside that call, she told me she has not even eaten since morning. Oyibo, she has not eaten since morning. She doesn't have money for food. Now, honestly, I felt like beating myself. I said, but what are you doing? until I decided to, dump everything. I unsubscribed from that group. I said, and this was a massive group of over 600K women, Oibo. So I felt it's Oibo people who will pay me premium, because I was looking at the economy for Nigeria and I was like, no, these people cannot afford it. But guess what? It just took me going into the maze, figuring, making mistakes, spending my resources, energy. This was me. This thing you see here was me. In and out, being lost, crying at night, staying up till 8 a.m., trying to serve Oibo, meaning I was having meetings with them. I know their time in the US. I'm in Dubai. So the time difference is far further back than Nigeria. So imagine that lady I had 3 hours meeting with. 3 hours free free meeting, free consultation, free discovery call. 3 good hours. It was supposed to be 30 minutes. 3 hours. It was 2 a.m. my time. My husband was looking at me, giving me signal like, and me, I was like, I could not end the call. I didn't know how to. I messed up I hated myself the next morning. I slept, I woke up angry. I was like, Amba, you're bigger than this. What is really going on? So these are struggles I have been through, just trying to figure all of this out. So when you see me and the joy I exude, or the excitement I exude in my messaging and my content and the clients I work with now, you need to know that this is coming from a place of sigh of relief. Finally. I have done all of that to save you from doing it. That's just what I'm trying to tell you. I have compressed time for you, just because I want you to get it easily. So all that time I wasted money, resources, was because I could help my clients now. Was so that I could help my clients now. So I've been through all of that. And all you just need to do is model everything I tell you to do. If you decide to work with me, you just need to model everything I tell you to do and you get results. You don't need to go figure it out on your own, unless you want to. Anyways, I'll make you an easy no-brainer offer today, all right? Just so that you get started. And no, I'm not about to offer you, anything so massive or, because for one, when I want to work with my clients, I need to know who I'm working with. So I take my clients, any clients I'm going to work with longer term, I take them through I need to meet the person. I need to know who this is, and I have to know if we're a good fit for each other. But I want to give you one offer that anybody here can take, whether you want to work with me long term or not. But this is a good starting point for you. This is it. Book a 2-hour one-on-one exclusive session with me. All right. Here's what we'll do together. We will analyze your current offers. We'll map out your high ticket offer plus the ideal clients, the big offer, the big solution for the big client. We'll map that out for you, me and you on the meeting. 2 of us brainstorm together, exclusive session together, private, nobody else but us. We'll map out a step-by-step roadmap for you to implement. Step by step, you can take that roadmap and run with it and create your high ticket offer and blossom. You may not even need me. And if you need me, it's okay. We can take it to the next level. But this is the first step. This is the first step. Book a 2-hour one-on-one exclusive session with me. We analyze your current offers, map out your high ticket offer and plus your ideal clients, map out a step-by-step roadmap for you to implement, and then follow up plus DM access to me for within 5 days of our meeting. So you have access to me within 5 days. So that it's not just that day of the meeting. The 5 days after, you still have access to me in the DM. All right. Not just that, you also get a recording of the session. So you can always revisit and learn from it, and so that I just want your full participation in the meeting, not the one where we are doing things brainstorming and you're taking notes. No, the recording is going to be yours, and I'll send it to you as an email. All of this for usually this price for me when I put it out there in the market, strategy session, I call it's $197 in Naira. If you use the 850 exchange rates, flat rate I use, will give you 167,450. But tonight only for those of you who are here, I'm going to slash off a ridiculous amount. I'm slashing off 47,450 out of it. And instead of 167,450, you'll be paying just 120K. This is a no-brainer offer. This is something that Anybody out there would want it. If I put it out there, people would jump on it because they know the real value. They know the offer. They know the price. But this offer is only for those of you who are here, and it's only for tonight. So I need you, if you are interested, you know this is a big deal. You know the value of this is way more than this. You know that I am not fluff. You know that you want this. I need you to send me a DM. All right? Send me a DM with the word exclusive, and I'll give you details to pay. And then we'll lock down. I'll give you my calendar link and you lock down the date and time we'll meet. All right. I can only do a few spots because one-on-one for me is like, that is a lot of time. I prefer to do group. But for this particular offer, I'm opening up a few slots. All right. So that because group, next thing everybody's talking about different things. But in one-on-one, we can talk about your own specifically, two of us together on a blueprint for you. All right. Two of us alone on a blueprint for 2 hours. My normal offer is 90 minutes. The normal strategy sessions I have is 90 minutes. But this one I've extended it, so I'm giving you 2 hours. 2 hours together, we'll map out your entire plan. All right. All for just 120K instead of 167,450. All right. All for just 120K. So DM me right now. DM me right now the word exclusive if you are in. DM to I dare not dread. Okay. DM the word exclusive to I dare not dread. And you receive details, you pay and log down your spot. Once I have the available slots taken, I'm going to cut it off. So nobody can book again. You're just going to book a regular price that everybody's doing. So everybody's booking at out there. All right. So this is your chance. If you want this, come get it because I'm ready to give it. Now it is time for questions. I'm just going to shoot it on the screen. So oops, sorry. Okay, this is better. All right, so yes, it's on the screen. So DM the word exclusive to I dare not dread on IG, on Instagram. Sorry, my YouTube is on here, so it's distracting me. So DM the word exclusive right now on Instagram. I dare not dread is my handle. I dare not dread is my handle on Instagram. And then you receive details on payment and the next steps on how to book the session with me. All right. So does anyone have questions? Because I think I did a good job. This was for me it's 11 is well is AM. Oh, I'm into the next day. All right. So 1 hour 30 minutes. Do you have questions for me? 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 Thank you. Thank you. Oh! Okay, Miriam says, yes, you did my. Thank you. Tokwe says, fantastic. Mrs. Gloria, thank you so much, ma. Thank you so much, everyone. I know questions. Ask me questions. Ask me questions. Let's just have maybe 5 minutes for questions. Have 5 minutes for questions. Do you have any questions for me? Do you have any questions for me? How did this go? How did the session go for you? How did this session go? Let me know, how did the session go? Or I'm guessing all of you are in the just drop exclusive in my DM on Instagram, and the details will be sent to you on how to pay and lock in your spot. I just have very few spots I'm taking, and this offer is closing tonight anyway. So tomorrow we're back. I'm already in tomorrow, so I don't know about you. But as for me, I'm already inside tomorrow. The offer ends this night. From tomorrow, we're back to regular price. All right. Miriam says, is this applicable for business owners who want to sell their services? Of course, services, yes. As long as we're talking about services, yes, because we're not talking about physical products here. We're talking about intangible offers. So coach, service business, consultant, expert, as long as we're not talking about physical products. Okay. This applies. All right. So this is applicable to even if you want to serve organizations, meet businesses and stuff. Fine. Good. Blessing today. Thank you so much. Yes. Mid-size, Miriam, mid-size. Yes, it applies as long as it's a service and you want to serve high ticket. You want to serve high ticket clients. Yes, it applies. Digital creator chick. Thank you for this class. Yay. Thank you. Thank you so much. It was refreshing. Miriam says it was refreshing. Amazing. Nobody asked questions for me. Good. That means you're saving it for our one-on-one. That's okay. I'm ready. As long as you're ready to show up, I'm ready to give. So let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Book this one-on-one session and let's roll. All right. I think I've done a good job today. I've broken down everything you need to know. I've showed you the steps you need to follow. I don't think I left much out. Now, for those of you here with me, you're probably wondering how you can align this with your own specific business. You know that you can't figure it out on your own. The offer, you know you're still trying to speculate. Who should I serve? Who is this big client? Or maybe your offer right now is in that small level, like how that client of mine was a proofreader and we had to up level her. For some of you here, it may just mean a little tweak to your offer to up level. A little tweak to your offer to up level and charge higher. So it's not, like I said earlier, it's not about carrying your old offer and stamping a higher price on it. You have to look for a high-stake solution. High-stake solution. Offer a high-stake solution to a high-stake problem. Big solution to big problem. That's how you sell premium. Because some of you have to elevate or upgrade your problem. The problem you solve, sorry. And then upgrade it with a higher solution. So it's not a matter of plaster, it's a matter of surgery. It's a matter of a full transformation. It's a matter of holistic results. I had to do that in my own business too. Rather than giving to went higher. And then I could charge. And now I'm charging premium. My prices are increasing as I go without fear. So fear is beyond me now because I am stepping up. I'm getting results. So my results are speaking for me. I'm getting clients who are trusting me. They are paying higher because I'm one of the best. Yes, now I can beat my chest. I'm one of the best around. Because I'm able to help my clients get results. Because I'm able to help my clients get results. You too can achieve it. I don't have two heads. I don't. One head with you. We all have one head. You can achieve this too. And I'm willing to help you achieve it. So I've just given you a no-brainer offer. Take the offer. Let's sit one-on-one. Let's dissect your offer. Let's pick out the market you should be serving with it in your niche. We'll pick out the specific clients you should be serving premium with. We'll pick out the offer you should be giving our client. And then we'll map out your strategy for you. Now, if you choose that you want to go further with me, long-term coaching, we can talk about that after. But whatever we do together in this one-on-one meeting is going to give you a blueprint to roll with. If you now want me to hold you by the hand so that you don't roll by yourself, you want Amba roll with me, hold my hand. Fine, we can talk about extension. We can talk about working together for a longer term. But this meeting is a blueprint meeting for you. So book it now that you can do it and save 47,000 naira. All right. For those who don't have a product yet, but they know they are loaded and have a lot they can offer, can you help? Of course. I gave you the example of clients. She didn't have any offer. She did not. She was just showing up on her page, teaching, helping, just giving free knowledge, showing up on everybody's life. She didn't have an offer. She didn't have a product, nothing. We worked together. She's the one I told you had made over 1M in a day. 3 clients paid at 350K. She didn't have an offer. So if you don't have any offer, any product, whatever you're selling, but you are skilled at something, let's sit down together and map out what you can create as an offer and start putting it out there. Let's sit down together and map it out. So book a session, okay? Book a session. Feintola, thank you for the class. Yay. Top-notch delivery. Thank you. Guys, take screenshots. If you love this class, please go and put it on your stories. I want to, take screenshots. Go and hail me on your stories, please. Let people know that this solution is here now. Let them know that I exist. Some people don't know that I do, and they are currently looking for the solution I offer. So spread the word. Join. Spread the word. Spread the word so your friends can join as well. Christina says, thank you so much. Can someone who is just starting as a coach pay as well? Yes, Christina, yes. I gave you the example of my client O. She was just starting. Yes, she had a page and all of that, but it was all just teaching anything she knows. But we had to start properly. We had to solidify her offer and position her as a coach who can deliver a solution, a surgery for somebody who is in dire need of it. I told you of my other client A, who was a proofreader. She was not, of course, proofreading, but just showing up, not really having any tangible offer. We started from scratch and changed her game. So it doesn't matter if you are just, you're just starting. Even if you're an absolute beginner, let's sit down together and map out a strategy for you. This is a good place to start. And it's a good thing you are here because you didn't have to go through the longer route of having to do value ladder, climbing people through ladder, because that's the whole information everybody's teaching outside there. I don't teach that. No, I don't teach ladders. So it's a good thing you came here, because when you go out there, a lot of people are teaching ladders. Why spend time on ladders and be growing little steps to success when you can just climb up and go and serve the higher paying guy? Come on now. I'm going to teach you how to serve the higher paying guy from the beginning. If I knew this knowledge, this thing I know now, if I knew it when I started coaching in 2016. If I knew it then, I know where I can't imagine where I would have been by now. I can't imagine. If I knew this then, 2016, when I was still on IG, trying to help people for free. My first ever course was 5,000 naira. Even with that, I was begging people. 5,000 naira, even till 2021, I was still selling a 5,000 naira course. Imagine, 5,000 in 2016, 5,000 in 2021. Come on now. Is there no growth? Those are the questions I had to ask myself. Amba, you're not growing. What's really going on? With all this experience, being a coach for this long, and you're still selling 5K offers. You did not change. You did not grow. These are the hard questions people need to ask themselves. You have experience. You have so much knowledge. You can deliver results. You got yourself results. You're able to help others get results, but you're being paid peanuts. You're asking for little. You don't have the audacity to ask for more. Why? Because you're afraid they can't afford you. Go to those who can afford you. I'll help you identify those who can afford to pay premium in your niche, and you serve them. You just need to know what to do. That is why I am here to guide you. So even if you're just starting, you are lucky, because I wish I were you 2016 to have sat down in a webinar like this, in a class like this, to take this value and do it, implement it immediately. So the offer is open. 120K ends tonight. For you guys, I'm ready in tomorrow. So I believe that's about 3 hours or less now, because this is already 20 minutes to 1 my time. So yeah, less than 3 hours for you if you're in Nigeria. All right, or the UK. All right, so I think that's about it. If you can reach out to me, send me a DM if you want to work with me directly, you want to step up and go straight to coaching, come pay. Let's sign you up and do straight up to one-on-one coaching or group coaching with you for the next 12 months. Whatever you know works for you, let's do it. I'm ready. As long as you're ready, let's roll. All right, so thank you so much, everyone who joined me. I really appreciate you spending time here, and I hope you got good value. I know you did, because even I had so much fun teaching this. I had so much fun. I've been preparing for this for a long time, and I'm happy I was able to dish and deliver my best here. So thank you once again. And any goodbyes, any last questions or words? If there's none, I can just proceed to end the session. All right. And if anybody's watching it at this point, you can just, catch up and get the full value. All right. So have a great evening, everyone. And for anybody who is signing up for the one-on-one, I look forward to sitting with you and dissecting it all to you and give you the best 2 hours you will have this month. The best 2 hours you kick off with for your high ticket offer this month. All right. So have an amazing evening, everyone. Ciao. Bye, everyone. Good night.